So I'm here at Grand Park Village, 347 Ritchie Street, right here off of apartment 80. This apartment right here behind me is where Danny Lynn Stevens lived with all his roommates. The important thing about this apartment is that he lived here with a bunch of men, and McFadden claims in his report, in a sworn affidavit that he got from the funeral home people, they say that a woman who claimed to be Danny Lynn Stevens' wife, or common law wife, that's what they said. She came to the funeral home and said that she had the right to see him, and that apparently this crazy woman suddenly started to tamper with his body, started to scratch at his neck and leave nail imprints. And this story is how McFadden and the funeral home people could dispel the suspicious nail marks that were found on Danny's neck. And it's pretty despicable because McFadden wants to claim that he did a proper investigation, but there would be nothing to be suspicious about if he had directed Roland Glenn Wells correctly to photograph the neck. Roland Glenn Wells, whenever he took a photo, he had the collar up over the ligature. He never once showed Danny's neck. So if he wants to complain that I'm talking about some nonsense, first of all, this wouldn't be an issue had he photographed the neck properly. He wouldn't need affidavits from the funeral home people. He wouldn't need it because he'd be able to prove it with photographs. So either McFadden has to admit he's the worst detective in history where he can't do a goddamn thing right in either Marvin's case or Danny's case, or he has to admit that he allowed these flaws to go unanswered because he was covering up the murder of Danny Lynn Stevens. And this apartment is proofing up. Do you think that Danny lived here with a bunch of men and a woman that he just never told anybody about? I spoke to one of his best friends. His best friend was the one that told me he didn't live with no woman. He was single. So who is this mysterious woman? We don't even get a name from her. We don't know her name. So it stands to show that this woman likely either didn't exist or McFadden or someone else had her hired to go and tamper with the body to make up for the missing photographs, to explain away the nail marks.